to Take 5. I'm your host, Dr. Driver. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. If you're listening on our podcast channels, thank you. There's Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Breaker. There's so many others. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel, you can watch us on Galilee TV as well. But if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe and notifications. If you're on Galilee TV, you can download that app on Google and Apple stores. And if you have a Roku, you can also download Galilee TV, Galalee TV, and you can watch us on video on demand. So thank you for your support. We're in our episode called Integrity, and in my last episode I was talking about, again, I keep emphasizing what the moral code of your integrity really is, because most people, if you ask them, what's your moral code, they kind of look at you like, what are you talking about? Now, morality is our interactions in society, our interactions with one another. That's morality. Our laws on the books is a moral code. It's a moral law book, if you will. The Uniform Code of Military Justice is a moral book. It's interactions towards people. That's what morality is. Individually, you can have your own values and ethics, yes, but your code, your integrity code, is a moral code, and that's why Jesus even said, love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbors as thyself. See, my friends, we have to understand what governs you, what dictates what you say and do. It's your code. It is your moral integrity code. Are you going to be a person of integrity? And will you die, like Job, will you die for your integrity? And I say yes. So what are the characteristics? What are the characteristics of a person of integrity? Let's talk a little bit about that. There are probably 4 or 5 basic characteristic traits of a person of integrity. Integrity is an honest person. It's a virtuous person. It's a righteous person. It's a good person. It's a person of moral turpitude, where they're just thinking about others. So we have to think about righteous, honest, goodness. Okay, civility, that's a code. Okay, but in that has tenets in there as well. A righteous person does the following. An unrighteous does the following. If I'm going to have a moral integrity code of righteousness, then I'm going to live by righteousness. My righteousness comes from Christ, so it's not my self-righteousness, it's the righteousness of Christ. If I'm a good person, not a mean person or an evil person, there's my integrity. Okay, those are the characteristics of your integrity. If I am a person of virtue, okay, then I'm a person of virtue. I'm not a person that's dirty and unclean. I'm a virtuous person. If I'm a person of morality, that is literally following the precepts of morality within a governed system like society. Yes, you're a person of morality. See, we have to start thinking about it. What is a person of integrity? The Bible is replete with different examples, or not even examples, but definitions of what a person of integrity really is. Now, I made it simple by saying in the military, a naval officer does not lie, cheat, and steal. Enlisted people didn't lie, cheat, and steal either. That's their code. So I'm going by what I live by in the military. And if that's part of our societal norms, our societal moral code as well, or your family code, then that's great. My mom and dad told me don't lie, not to cheat, and not to steal. Those are 3 things. We can live by that. You can add 4 and 5 to that. But just those 3 things: don't lie, don't cheat, and don't steal. Okay. But how many people do you know violate lying, cheating, and stealing? You see, my friends, there seems to be a void, an emptiness of people even getting on this subject. And you have to be a person that walks with integrity. Proverbs 10:9 says, whoever walks in integrity walks securely. But whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. So if you've got a person that's lying, they are duplicit, they say one thing to another, that's not a person of integrity. A person of integrity walks confidently, walks securely. So when Proverbs 10:9 says, whoever walks with or in integrity walks securely. But a person who takes crooked paths will be found out. So when you say a liar will always be found out, yeah, they will be. But if you always speak truth, you're secure. See what I did there? So one of the things I want to say in closing, and we'll look at other scripture verses in our next episode as well. I have to admit, people are vacillating. They're flowing this way and that way when it comes to what a person of integrity is. They figure if everybody else is going to lie, they're going to lie. If somebody's going to cheat, they're going to cheat. If they're going to steal, that person will steal. You got to go, wait a minute. Why are you stealing? Because the crowd, you run in with the crowd? Proverbs talks about that. Psalms talks about that. Don't run with the crowd because they're cheating and stealing. Don't do that. You're going to get found out and you're going to go down. A person of integrity says, I don't care what you're doing. I can't do that. My integrity says I will not lie. I'm not going to cheat and I'm not going to steal. I'm not going to murder anybody. See where I'm going with this? So you have to define what your integrity rule is, your moral code is, and if you have your moral code, live by it, die by it. That makes a person who walks in security and confidently. Well, my friends, I'm thanking you for listening to Take 5. We do have a longer version on this subject. That's why I love it. I know I can stay long sometimes, but my producers are saying, hey, you only got so many minutes on this version. But please join us on our Sharing the Word network as well. You can go to our sharingtheword.tv website. You can also listen to us as well as hear us on our podcast channels. You can even watch us on our YouTube channel that has Sharing the Word playlist of our episodes as well. I want to thank you for tuning in. Join me for another episode of Take 5.
In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the daily hustle and neglect the teachings of the Bible. But what if there was a way to connect with God and focus on what's truly important, right from the comfort of your own device? Introducing TLDM Evangelistic Media Network, your gateway to a new way of experiencing Christian sermons and teachings. With our online streaming platform, you can now access a wide collection of insightful messages anytime, anywhere. Whether you're looking for guidance on personal growth, spiritual enlightenment, or biblical insights, TLDM Evangelistic Media Network has got you covered. Our Sharing the Word podcast offers a diverse range of teachings from the Bible, delivered by the renowned Dr. T.L. Driver. With just a few simple clicks, you can follow Sharing the Word podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Tune in to the latest messages from Dr. T.L. Driver, a source of inspiration and wisdom to help you on your journey of learning and understanding the Bible. But that's not all. TLDM Evangelistic Media Network goes beyond podcasts. We provide a wide array of platforms, from podcasts to TV streaming, where you can catch your favorite Bible programs. Our network is designed to fit seamlessly into your busy schedule. Whether you're commuting, relaxing at home, or even on the go, you can access our collection of messages and programs whenever you want. Don't let the demands of your daily life hinder your spiritual growth. TLDM Evangelistic Media Network offers you the opportunity to nourish your soul and deepen your understanding of biblical teachings, all through our convenient streaming services. So, what are you waiting for? Join us today and embark on a transformative journey of faith and knowledge. Visit our website, follow social media page on your favorite social media platform, or subscribe to our YouTube channel to start streaming Christian sermon messages that will uplift your spirit and bring you closer to God. TLDM Evangelistic Media Network, your source for Christian teachings and inspiration, available at your fingertips.